But they do a lot for safety, for the driver's safety, that is. Now, they strip out everything they possibly can on the inside. The driver wears a helmet. You can see it on the floor. A shoulder harness seatbelt is mandatory. And one other thing they do, especially for just these cars, and that is they bolt on or weld on an extra piece of iron on the driver's side door here. And that's for protection, in case you get into one of those, you know, well, perpendicular T-bone kind of collisions. You know, and that does happen, of course, all the time, which kind of makes you wonder, the drivers who do this, why? You've had 4 collisions?
Yeah.
Big one?
Hospital runs.
You've been in the hospital 4 times because of figure-8 racing.
Yep.
And you still do it, why?
It's fun.
Well, it's so economical. You know, you pay for your car in a short time in the season. It's probably the only class out here you can do that in, so.
So you can really make money doing this?
Yeah. Yeah, if you...
So you're in it for the money?
Well, some.
Yeah. But it's kind of dangerous, more so than other racing, isn't it?
Well, all you really got to have is, like, some common sense and good brakes.
Common sense and good brakes.
That's about it.
I'll try to remember that. Yes, I'll try to remember that when I drive this car in the race. It's the bright yellow number 03 car belonging to veteran local driver Dennis Barta. Now, I had a few minutes to climb in and adjust the seat belts. I will, of course, wear a helmet and a fireproof driver's suit for the actual race. Meanwhile, elsewhere in the pits, other drivers and their crews were getting their cars ready, making the final adjustments on these battered but yet ready-to-race automobiles. Automobiles, they hope, will carry them through the X safely during each and every lap in tonight's race. And then we were all on the track with the starter, getting everyone in position, and I pulled into the front row. Needless to say, I was nervous, but it was too late to back out now. This is crazy! And with that bit of confidence, we were off, slowly, once around the track first to get the cars packed together. Now, the race would be 15 laps, which means 30 times through the X. And then the starter waved the green flag, and we were racing. Now, it didn't take too long for things to get exciting. Cars were sliding off into the dirt, while I was in the 03 car getting clobbered by some guy again and again. Great stuff, and it got even better as we started to meet one another at the X. Well, I quickly learned there are 2 options. Hit the brakes and wait till it's clear. Sometimes that's the only option. Or give it the gas and go for it and make the other guy hit his brakes. Hopefully, he's not trying to do the same thing to you. And sometimes a few feet can make all the difference. Now watch here as I'm into the turn with 2 guys right behind me. And as we turn for the X, they're close, but not close enough as I go for it and barely make it. Well, they have to slam on the brakes and wait for the traffic to clear. That was close. A matter of inches. Well, let's watch that again from a different angle, in slow motion this time, and you can see that it was, well, maybe not inches, but it sure felt like it at the time. Yes, I'd made a good move, but even with that, somehow I was in last place. Something the announcer just had to bring up.
Let's see what Gary Lumpkin does all the way from the back of the pack. Keep your eyes on him.
And so, with time running out, I started to press, and that was a big mistake. Because as I made the turn in front of the grandstands, I lost control and spun out right into the dirt. Now watch that one again in slow motion, and you can see not only did I lose it, but I lost it in the X and almost had a head-on collision right there. Well, I tried to get back into the race, but by then the checkered flag was being waved and the race was over. And moments later, the winner, Jim Norgard, in car number 77, was taking a well-earned victory. So there you have it. Figure-8 auto racing. And after surviving somehow 15 laps out there, I still don't know why these guys do it, but it is fun. I started first and finished dead last. But I'm not going to try it again to try to improve. We'll see you next time. Oh, that was scary.